Hey, you don't want to be mainstream, man. I'm telling you, you really don't. Do you really want to be mainstream? Really let that be something to consider. Because I get, you know, the money. Sorry, guys, I'm just looking at a bush. But the money that comes with it, of course, it's always hard to say no. It's impressive money. It's a very uncommon money, life-changing money for both yourself and your family, and the impact you can make with that. Well, that's down to you, your own morals and character, and how you use it. But do you really want to be mainstream, guys? Because I remember when I was a child, I'd always see these influencers, if you will, who've, I guess you could argue, in their field, have made it to the top. And I always think to myself, you see all their comments, you see the view count, you see like 1 million views, thousands of pluses of just many pluses. And I think to myself, bro, do you really want that? Do you really want that? Personally, I don't. And that's not to say I'm against the idea of having like a ton of views and whatnot. But it's just to most of the privacy aspects of life. Like right now, it is dead silent in the park that I'm in right now. Right? Dead silent. It's chill. It's like 5:40 in the morning. Just very calm, peaceful vibes, man. Like, you love to see it, honestly. It's great stuff. But I'm saying, sorry guys. But I'm saying, if I were famous, I wouldn't truly be able to enjoy it. I feel like I wouldn't be able to enjoy it as much because it's like when you're famous, you're constantly worrying who's behind your back. You're constantly worrying, is someone going to take a picture of me and whatnot. And I still believe you can have a relatively high sub count, get a decent portion of views, and still live a pretty good life in the sense of, you're walking around, you can travel to this area, you can travel to this area, and not really need to worry about who's watching you and whatnot. But, hey, most of the time, bro, more not likely. When you're famous, that is, you can watch real life streamers, IRL streamers, that's what it stands for. Just celebrities in general, you can just see them going outside and they're always going to get approached, most likely. And unfortunately, even though they don't plan it, they would feel this need and entitlement to take pictures every time they go outside. And, this can be draining from their perspective. I could only imagine, and I feel some form of sympathy to them. I can't have empathy because I've never been in their shoes, and God willing, I never will. But like I told you guys, I don't think being a celebrity is worth it, really. Just for me, especially, being an introvert and whatnot. Now, like I said in the beginning, you can still have a pretty good sub count and get a decent amount of views, which pays you a good amount of money on YouTube and whatnot. And it doesn't just have to be YouTube. I just commonly use YouTube examples because I am a YouTuber. That's my job. That's my career. But it can just be in any field. But in the YouTube sense, for me, honestly, the sweet spot is about 100k subscribers. After that, it's like, cool, I'm good, right? Because it's the come up to get to 0 to 100k. People tend to say in business a lot, the first 100k often is the hardest to make. I actually do agree. Now, many of you guys may be thinking from a logical sense, I guess. You may be thinking, oh, surely it's easier to hit 100k as opposed to 1 million because 100k is a lot quicker. Yes, but hear me out from my logic. From 0 to 100k, we have to assume that you're starting from nothing. You have zero skills, you have, zero competence about yourself. You have to go through the trial and errors, learn, fail many times, and when you do something for the first time, it's very scary. In contrast, if you were to already have 100k, that's a brilliant foundation. It's already rare enough. So I'd imagine the compound effect to just get there, you'd be able to actually invest in things, you actually have the money to invest in stuff, get mentors and whatnot. But when you're starting from zero, but there may be barriers in the way when you're on zero. You may have to work a 9-to-5 job for a few years, so you don't even have enough time to put as much work into your business as you would like. Just many factors like that. And the context applies with YouTube too. And me, for example, I've been posting for nearly 3 years now. I have 200 and 9 subscribers and I have 782 videos as of this recording, October the 2nd. Yeah, 3 years and you still didn't hit 100k. It's gonna be a long grind. And I would imagine, let's say if I were to hit 1,000,000 subscribers, right, from 100k to 1,000,000, I'm sure it would take some form of time, but I believe I'd grow quicker there than, 0 to 100k. That's just me, because you have that momentum now. You already have that pre-selection of people watching you, and they can recommend you. But whereas as to now, it's just kind of like post the videos, and I do enjoy posting videos. I would prefer to get paid doing them, which I probably will in the future. But in the beginning, it's like, yeah, you just kind of have to post even though you're not seeing progress, and speak as if you already have the audience. I know my eye contact hasn't been the best. I'm just, by the beautiful surroundings around me, I'm just really taking it all in. I really wish you could feel it with me, man, but it's about the words in this video. But yeah, it's just really quiet, man. Honestly, I'm quite shocked today. Usually there's people running around. I don't know what's going on this Wednesday in October. Maybe it's a bank holiday. No, it's not bank holiday. Come on, October. Something's up. Not that I don't mind. I don't mind it. It's pretty good. I like it, man. But yeah, for me, I don't want to be mainstream, man. It's annoying. And then when you're mainstream, you can't even do the simple stuff which are actually really beautiful. You can't go to the park, and talk to pretty girls and talk to dogs and whatnot, and play with dogs and talk to the elderly, and just go to nice little what's it called? Bureaus? What's that small shop called? Burret? Nah. Bisco's. Disco. You know what I'm talking about. I've tripped in it. Hopefully I don't put age. I think it's called Bisco's or something like that. I don't know. I'll put a title edit. Even though I didn't want to edit this time. Can't do stuff like that. If you wanted to go on a date, now the whole internet cares about your business, even though they shouldn't. You see stuff? When it's dark, you just see random things that are not even there. And I'm not even talking in a schizo thing. I just mean like, just random objects, shape shit, shadows and shit in the dark. And then when it's the morning time, it's like, oh, it was nothing. That dark illusion, man. I digress. Yeah, I don't want to be famous, and it's really hard to be famous, and that's a fortunate thing on my behalf, because I don't want to be famous. Do I want to be somewhat well known on YouTube? Yes. For me personally, 100k is the sweet spot. But if I can get 100k in like, I'm not giving you a time frame, but let's say if I could get 100k and get like 100k views per video, I'd be pretty happy, man. And that's so you can make a decent amount of money. Hey, if it goes beyond that, hey, cool. Be my guest. I'm not complaining. It grows the run more, but hey, yeah, man. That's really me. Not really asking for much. I feel like I had a fox. Man, yeah, it's pretty much, I don't really want to be famous. Not my type of thing. Being the guy of the hour, I'm good, man. I want to keep it low key. I'm already a very silent guy in real life. I choose my conversations very wisely. And I hate small talk. I don't like small talk. When I say small talk, I just mean like forced conversations. Like, say if I were to walk past someone and I said hello, I don't mind doing that. But it's settings like you're in a lift and then you feel this need to speak. Like, you know in your heart you don't want to speak, but the culture kind of gives you that entitlement like feel that you have to speak to this person when you don't. Like, another example, you're a shop accountant. You're at the counter. You feel this need to speak to the customers when you know deep down in your heart you don't. But you're just doing it because you wanted to break the awkwardness. Sometimes, guys, it's good to embrace silence, okay? But yeah, personally for me, I don't want to be mainstream. I'd just prefer not to have the internet talk about my net worth and how much money you make on news and football websites and TV shows. Stop it. I don't care. I like it low key. I'll take the money though. The money's a lot. You wouldn't. Yeah, being famous is not for me, man. Keep it low key.